This is Rob Liefeld. Kai Review is going down.
Hey guys, we got some news here about Black Panther 2. Apparently Marvel has found their villain for this sequel to Black Panther, and this is going to be quite interesting. Now this comes from We Got This Covered, so we'll see where things go, and I think it's so early on at this point that who knows as to where things go, but it came out 3 days ago, and this article they talk about it here, they go into a bit of detail talking about a lot about their stuff, how things are going, how the movie was really going on and stuff, and it's obviously in pre-production and stuff. Kevin Feige, I think he did mention that one at the end of his Comic-Con panel in San Diego and stuff, so I think that's really going to be quite interesting to see as to where things go. But here at the bottom is where they say that, according to their sources, which is the same one who revealed that the real Mandarin would appear in Shang-Chi and the Taskmaster would be the villain of Black Widow, both of which were later confirmed by Marvel. Of course, they're going to go gloat about that and stuff, but we'll have to just wait and see. It's pretty early on, in my opinion. But the studio has chosen Namor to be the main antagonist for Black Panther 2. The specifics of his role are still a bit unclear, but we said that above, the sequel will see him trying to take control of Wakanda and become its ruler. So I think this could be quite interesting. We'll have to wait and see as to where things kind of go with this. And they straight up even say, as with any scoop, we imagine Marvel may deny it publicly, so they often do, but we mentioned above, our source is usually pretty reliable, so we feel really confident in the intel. So we'll have to wait and see as to where things go with this, but the interesting part is we did get a actually deleted tweet by Doctor Strange 2, a Doctor Strange Universe of Madness, or Multiverse of Madness director, the guy who directed the first Doctor Strange, going to direct the second one, which will also have Scarlet Witch in there, that teasing Namor in the MCU. Now, what he just did is he reposted a picture, I think it was a comic book cover and stuff, of Stephen Strange, or Doctor Strange, and he's getting dragged into the water, but behind him is Namor type thing, so that could be something interesting there, teasing that he might be coming up. And we have had Kevin Feige go on record before saying that the film rights of Namor is a bit kind of mixed up. If I'm not mistaken, Universal might be involved with that, which is something interesting because that means they might be difficult to make a solo Namor movie, but they might have a Hulk situation on their hands where they can use him within the movies without actually making a solo movie. So as long as he's a supporting cast member, that could be really cool. And I think Namor is an interesting character if that's how they have to do it. They're not allowed to make a solo movie. I think it'd be quite an interesting character to do that. I mean, the Hulk, you can do that. You can keep him as a background, as a supporting character type thing, and you can do that because it's the Hulk. It doesn't need a huge arc. Whereas, you have him start off. You set him up as the Black Panther villain, which in the comic books he originally started off as a villain. So I think that's really going to be fun to see that. But later on, you have him co-starring in the movie. I'm not sure if they're allowed to say, maybe we have one name, or we have a movie, I don't know, Spider-Man and Namor type thing, where it's not a Spider-Man movie, it's not a Namor movie, it's a Spider-Man and Namor movie type thing. Or maybe a Fantastic Four movie later on, or a Reed Richards and Namor movie later on, and we have Fantastic Four meet and Namor type thing. Could be quite cool. But I think it definitely is going to be quite interesting, to at least opening up the ocean to the Marvel Universe, to the ocean there, and I think it could be quite fun dealing with that. And I think it's going to be quite interesting to see as to how they do this character if they're not allowed to make a movie about this. So we'll have to wait and see as to where things go. I feel like he's a bit of a complicated character to not be allowed to make a solo movie about. So we'll have to wait and see as to where things go. But this movie also makes, if they do put him in there and he is very well received and stuff like that, and the movie makes, again, $1 billion, if not more, if it hits maybe the $2 billion mark, then maybe they can go knocking on Universal's door and be like, hey, how much do you want for the Namor rights? We'll give you a good chunk right now type thing. So because Disney bought Marvel for $4 billion, and this has paid off immensely as they near $23 billion at the box office. So I definitely can't wait to see as to where things go with this. I think Namor could be an interesting character. I just think it'd be a difficult character to keep him in the MCU and doing long arcs without ever giving him a full-on movie type thing to dive into his whole stuff. But we'll have to wait and see as to where things go. Maybe this could just be a Black Panther movie, but pretty much with the title, with just, we'll have to wait and see as to how things kind of go with this, but I think it could be quite fun to see Namor in the MCU. So who would you like to see play Namor? Let me know what you think, guys, in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
We're here for Kyle Reviewed on YouTube, the very best Kyle Reviewed channel on all the YouTube Kyle Reviewed channels. You got that? You got that right? Thank you for watching Kyle Reviewed. Deadpool and I thought it was fantastic. You need to like, you need to subscribe. You know how it's done? Like, subscribe. Right, DP? All right, Kyle Reviewed. Cool channel.